Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. This is going to be interesting. So, I have YouTube here, TikTok here, and we're going to have some fun. Okay, so today we're going to learn how to launch a business with just two things that you are extremely familiar with. Number one is a cell phone, and number two is Wi Fi. So, and if you can afford your phone, your cell phone, you can afford to join a business, which I think is absolutely huge because a lot of people think that having an online business is going to be extremely costly. And I want to share with you an opportunity that you need zero monthly expenses. We teach you how to market your product absolutely free, which is what I love. So we're also going to teach you how to have an automated business that works for you 24/7. Okay. You don't have to work 24/7. In fact, you don't even have to work 8 hours on your business. So for people like me that still work full time, I can do this business on top of my full time job. And I'm going to share exactly how I do that. And the best part is, and the most profitable part of this whole thing is you make 100% profit. And we're going to show you exactly how that works. So if you make a $100 sale, you earn $100 in your bank account in the next day or two. And we're going to teach you how you can get your income producing activities done in less than 2 hours a day. So if you can commit to 1 to 2 hours a day, preferably 2 hours, then you can be in profit mode and earn that $100 a day. So let me know in the comments if this interests anyone. First, what I want to do is kind of go over a quote. This is a quote by not Jimmy Buffett, which is what I almost said. I almost said Jimmy Buffett. Warren Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die, right? So what does that mean? Hey, TikTok, everyone joining, thanks so much for being here. And of course, YouTube as well. And so, yeah, Warren Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And obviously, if you have money to invest in the stock market, you can literally just sit there and do absolutely nothing and wait for it to grow, right? You can leave it in for 20 years, have it grow, and all is good. Well, a lot of people aren't in that situation. Me, myself, I have 5 kids. Over the last 10 years, I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars I spent in medical debt. Husband had cancer. 3 months ago, had a heart attack, had many surgeries along the way. So, and this is why I do this business, right? Because I am I'm in a weird position right now. Oh, by the way, my name is Kim, 53 years old, and I'm in a weird position right now. And that is I'm balancing helping my kids pay for college, 3 of them, by the way, as well as trying to save for retirement, as well as paying for all these unexpected bills along the way. And, the good thing is I do like my job. I'm very lucky. I actually have a job that I enjoy, but there's always that uncertainty, right? Recently there were some changes and you just don't know what is going to happen. So I've been laid off in the past. My husband's been laid off in the past, and it's not a good feeling, right? How many of you have been laid off, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok? Let me know if you've ever been laid off. And if you knew it was going to happen, right? Because a lot of us, we don't know, and most people don't know. It's like this unexpected thing. So, there's a lot of uncertainty with my company right now. The good thing is at least I have, if nothing happens, then totally cool. But if something does happen, then at least I have a safety net to run to. And that is this business, right? And that's the most important thing, is having that safety net. So I have 5 kids, a grandson on the way in 3 months. Oh my gosh, 3 months. Totally crazy. Um, and yeah, so family is my life. I no longer could care less about joining climbing the corporate ladder. Been there, done that, have no intention of doing that. My goal is to retire and just spend time, my remaining days left doing, what I want to do. So if you want to have a very successful business, like I said earlier, 2 things you need: a cell phone and internet connection. Something else that you need is social media. You need, social media account. You pick the social media account, doesn't matter. And chances are you're probably on social media at least an hour a day, if not more. We know your kids are, right? I know my kids are. And if you are already on social media, like I said, even if you could just commit to an hour a day, it could literally bring in at least $100 a day. As long as you are willing to learn how, just learn a couple skill sets. We teach in our community how to find customers. And, obviously that's a longer topic, but, the name of the game, social media is open 24/7, which is why we promote on social media, right? You think of a restaurant. A restaurant is maybe open from 8 a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. So they have, a good 8 hours that they're not open. There's no way for them to make money for those 8 hours, right? And what's super cool about having an online business is your business is open 24/7 without you having to be there. And I'll show you in a second just how all of that works. So, we have this page right here. This is a website. So we'll get into marketing in a second. And the good thing is, even if you have no followers, even if you have no marketing experience, you don't have a degree in marketing, you're brand new, people are crushing it in this business. And it's because it's extremely beginner friendly. It's user friendly and everything's done for you. I didn't have to create this website, which is absolutely amazing. When I was in an opportunity like over 10 years ago, I had to create all this. And so far in our community, that is extremely helpful, extremely, just absolutely amazing. You have a question, people will answer it in our community. And I think that's why a lot of people fail in their online business, is because they don't have the community support that they need to help them succeed. And over the last 10 months, our community has generated $29 million in commissions, in sales. 29 million has been paid out to our community. And once you get started, we have a training specific for beginners on how to get their investment back within 7 days. You make one sale, you're automatically in profit mode, which is pretty cool. So I want to share a little bit of testimonies here. And in fact, I just flip my camera here. So Matthew, already $900. We have a licensed reseller program, which I'll actually review in a second. And it just shows that you know what you're talking about as far as online marketing. Steve Hawk, $900 before lunch. Let's see. Scott got a $900 sale while putting tile in my kitchen. Oh my gosh, this is just so cool. Melanie, $1,800 in the last 30 hours. Are you kidding me? Nyla, $900 on my drive. Elizabeth, $900. James, $100. Anna, first $10,000 a month. Guys, the reason why people are having all this success is because our community and our training work, which is why a lot of people aren't successful in this business, because they don't have the mentorship that you need to be able to succeed. So let me flip this around. So what we're promoting are done for you digital products. Because of the pandemic, people got bored staying at home. So what they did was they started to learn things online, learn how to sew, learn how to make clothes, learn how to cook, right? And because of all of this, digital products have been exploding. And right now, it is a $1.2 billion a day industry. And in 2 years, it's projected to be $1 trillion a day business. So it is the fastest growing business out there. And what's so cool is there's low overhead. As I mentioned in the beginning, you have zero monthly expenses. Zero. I personally pay $3 a month because I have a professional email. So that's an option. You don't have to. So these products are done for you. Okay. There's two kinds of people that get involved in our business. Number one, people that are brand new to online marketing. They've never done anything like this before. They're brand new. And those people, maybe they don't know what to do, right? They don't know what to sell. They don't have anything to sell. They don't know how to market. They don't know how to sell online. We got you covered, because you can sell our done for you digital products. Now, we also cater to those that maybe they have a small business. Maybe they are a chiropractor, massage therapist. Maybe they sell insurance and they're looking for new customers. We help those people market their business. So you don't have to sell our done for you digital products. It's there as a backup plan, but you don't have to sell that, which is what I love, because it gives people choices. And what's cool is once you get these skills, you can move on to other things. So once you start selling some of our done for you digital products, we teach you how you can create multiple income streams, how you can be affiliate for other products. We can teach you how to become monetized on TikTok or YouTube. So it's more than just selling our products. That's just a starting point. There are people in our community that they are now influencers. Some are small business consultants. They help small businesses promote their business online. So once you learn this high income skill, there's so much opportunity. People are not going away from the online industry, right? And it's only going to continue to grow. So if you are currently watching, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, if you have to go or whatever reason, and you want information go to my, if you're on TikTok, go to my link in my bio. And if you are on YouTube, feel free to click the link in the description. And what's so cool about digital products, unlike, a physical product, right? This is a thing of vitamins. There's no shipping, there's no inventory, there's no waiting a day or two to even get the product, which blows me away because when I was a kid, we had to wait 4 to 6 weeks to get something. Now we can go to Amazon and literally get it the next day, which blows my mind. So what's cool about digital products is people make a purchase, just like on Amazon, right? You go to Amazon, it's easy to navigate. You click your product and you get it within, a day or two. What's cool about digital products, customers get your product immediately, which I think is so fascinating. When people buy, they want their products, right? And then the done for you digital products help people just get results faster because everything's done for them. If I were to tell you, hey, you know what, you could start your own business, but you have to create your own website. If you're brand new, how long do you think that would take you? It would take you months. And even if it took you a couple weeks, there's no guarantee that it would convert because people pay thousands of dollars and go to school for copywriting. So just because you can create a website doesn't mean it's going to convert into sales. So what we've done, we have built the website for you. We built what's called the sales funnel. We've built like several pages of your website. We've created the email sequence that we're going to send to your potential customers because let's face it, people may not buy day one, right? How many of you go to Kohl's or maybe Dick's Sporting Goods and you subscribe to their newsletter and they send you follow-up emails every single day? The reason why they do that is because they're prompting you, they're pushing you to maybe make a purchase. And what's great is we give you emails to follow up with your potential customers because let's face it, people may not buy the first time that they see your product or service. Usually it takes 7 to 10 exposures before someone makes a purchase. So we give you a system that follows up with your potential customers, and the system costs $0. We're going to teach you how to get it for free. Something like this usually costs about $150 a month, and we're going to give it to you for free. Like I was saying earlier, when you sell digital products, there's no inventory shipping, there's no overhead, it's instant delivery. And the most important, obviously you are watching this right now because you want to make an extra $100 a month. When you make a sale, if you were to be an affiliate of other products, most products, it would take at least 30 days to make that money, to get that money in your bank account. When you make a sale with us, you will receive that money in your bank account within a day or two, which helps immensely when you have those unexpected bills. Put a 1 in the comments if you have unexpected bills. Oh, thank you so much for liking this. Shakin? Did I say that right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How many of you put a 1 in the comments if you have unexpected bills, right? Happens to us all the time. I unexpectedly had to pay, was it like $1,000, I think, for my car. It was getting inspected, had to pay $1,000. And I used to have to stress about that. These unexpected bills, while, they're still stressful, but at least now I know of extra money coming in to help pay for that, which is so cool. And again, if you are brand new, if you are, oh, hey, how are you? Mahalia? Sorry, I know I totally butchered. Thank you for liking my live. And I know you're busy, right? Everyone that's watching this probably is working full time. Maybe you have a family. Maybe you're like me and, oh, you just landed on my page. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Um, I know you're busy, and the last thing that you have time to commit to is having an extra, 5 hours a day, right, to commit to a business. This business is perfect if you are busy. I know that was one of my concerns because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have an extra, 3 to 4 hours to commit to a business. And what's really cool is, like I said, if you can commit to 2 hours a day, you can easily and learn the skills and stay plugged in and follow the process. You can realistically earn $100 a day. And what's super cool is, if you were to buy a McDonald's, right, or buy into some sort of franchise, I think the average is it takes several years before you're in profit mode. And we have a training that's going to teach you how to be in profit mode within 7 days, which is super cool. And it's literally like a plug and play system. We give you everything. You just plug it, connect things to make so then it is yours because you want to make the money, right? And what's really fascinating to me is social media. And the reason for that is, if you ask me, social media does the hard work for us. So what that means is if you are promoting your business on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, it's just like you're watching this video, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, because that social media platform is pushing out the content to people that may be interested in it. So that's why we can literally work this business 24/7, or our business is open 24/7 because social media is open 24/7. Oh, thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you. So that's why we don't have to worry about spending any money on marketing, because the social media platform is doing that for us. And that's why people, I was showing you some testimonials earlier. That's why people are able to make money in their sleep, because what's happening is people are visiting their profiles on social media or some videos. They're liking what they see, and they're going to their website to get more information. So while you're sleeping, or maybe you're working, you could have money coming in. So with me personally, I remember this so clearly, and that is I was physically in the office. This was a while ago. I was physically in the office for my job, getting ready for a meeting. I was in a conference room, and I had a couple of minutes to spare. So I look at my phone, check my email. I'd made a $900 commission while I was at work. Even though I wasn't working my business, I had money coming in, which is more than what I make in a day. Let me tell you. That's the power of what we have here. And the cool thing is, if you are consistent with your business, which I need help with that, I will tell you. But if you are consistent, then you can make consistent sales like that. If you can make, the hardest part is just getting that first sale. And once you make that first sale, then you know you have the skill set to be able to make that every single day. Let me know if you have any questions, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube, with anything that I'm going over right now. Sorry, I'm just going through. So, like I was saying earlier, we've in our community we've paid out $29 million in the last 10 months alone, and our program's brand new. It's a year old. So it's not like it's overly saturated or anything like that. And even if there were a million people promoting this program, which there's not, there's still 5.2 billion people on social media, which is pretty cool. So sorry. Oh, and we're worldwide. So I have people that live in other countries that have bought from me, which I think is fascinating. I was in network marketing over 10 years ago, and I had to physically pick up the phone and cold call people and try to sell them on something. You are on my video right now. I didn't have to call you to tell you to jump on. I didn't have to force you or convince you to tell you to hop on my video. You did this on your own accord. And this is how you get customers. So I don't have to cold DM people. I don't have to cold call people. I don't have to talk to people on the phone. It's almost the same as you wanting a product. You go to Amazon, you purchase the product, and it's delivered in a couple of days. You don't have to talk to anyone. You don't have to, jump through any barriers. You don't have anyone convincing you or forcing you to make a purchase. You do that on your own accord. So there's no hard selling. So if you don't like selling, this is the perfect opportunity for you, because I'm a horrible salesperson. I was never good at sales. And that's why this is perfect for me. And I certainly don't have a marketing degree or anything like that. So there's a couple ways that you can do this business. Number one, you can promote on social media. You can choose to do videos like this. Usually people start out doing short form videos. Even on TikTok, you can do like 30-second videos, a minute long videos. And then obviously YouTube, you can do YouTube shorts. So you can do long form videos. You can choose to show your face, or there are people that don't show their face. They do this completely faceless. We have entire training on that. There are some people that just want to post ads. They spend about 30 minutes a day posting free ads on high traffic websites, and we have a whole training on that. And then when people are interested in our offer, or maybe they send us an email, then obviously we reply and answer their questions. And I mean, that's pretty much it. You can choose to do these live streams. You don't have to. It's recommended. But obviously, once you get started, it's not something you're probably going to jump into, but it's definitely recommended. And while I'm here, I'll actually go over some more wins, and then I will review the program, the products, the training. This is the most important thing, is training. And in the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. All right, so I'm just going to flip my phone here. All right, so Christy got my second $900 sale for this week today. So that's pretty cool when she was grocery shopping. Michelle, $300. Daily pay, I typically average $300 to $900 extra a week. That's pretty cool. $1,500 in less than 24 hours. All right, so let's show, let's see where, sorry, I'm a little, okay. So what you're going to do first, visit my website, workwithkimryan.com. You can, if you're on YouTube, you can click on the description down below. If you're on TikTok, you can check out the link in my profile. So all we do, we have one job, and that is to get people to this website here. When they go to this website, and again, this is completely done for you. Everything is, this is exactly your website. This is what yours would look like. You can replace this picture. I haven't gotten around to it, but one of these days I definitely want to change it to make it more personal. People put in their email address. And then what they'll do, they'll be presented with this video here, and they learn more about the business. And then, you know, they can read more testimonials here of people's successes. And again, you're getting this too. This is already set up for you. And then when they click on here, they will get presented with this sales page. And again, this is done for you. And you know what? Okay. Sorry, TikTok. I'm trying to fill in, I'm trying to make this work so you can see what I'm showing here on YouTube. You know, how would an extra $900 per day change your life? Obviously, if you're brand new, you're not going to make $900 a day. It's going to take time to get there, and it's going to take a lot of consistency. So that's why on my video, I like to start out, you know what, let's just start at $100 a day and go from there. So here we go. No experience, no problem. This is perfect for beginners because everything is done for you. And we're going to teach you how to attract daily paying customers, and you keep every dollar that you make. So you make if you make $100 sale, you keep $100 of that. And all you need to do is just plug in and start earning and learning, and literally 2 hours a day. Now, in the beginning, it might take a little bit longer just because you're getting used to stuff, right? Anything new is going to take time, just like having a job. You know, you're not going to feel 100% comfortable. You know, things are going to be, you know, it's going to be just like starting a job. We'll just say that. You're not going to know everything. I still don't know everything. I still haven't watched all the training. There's so much training in our community that, you know, the number one thing is you don't want to be overwhelmed, because if you're overwhelmed, then, you know, you may not, we don't want you to burn out. So to eliminate that, we actually, and I'll show you, let's see, this is our, let's go here. I want to show you a couple things. Number one is, yeah, so this is all of our training here. Hold on. What am I looking for? I am looking for, all right, here we go. So every single day, we get a couple minute video. No more than, usually it's like less than 5 minutes, 5-minute video that teaches us how to build our business a little bit better. So look at these videos. How to progress to earn $10,000 in April. Clarity and confidence. Again, when you start a brand new business, even when you start a job, your confidence is not going to be great. So we teach you how to become more confident, teach you how to sell, or not how to sell, but just creating urgency within your content so people will want to buy. We teach you target marketing for your business, how to target your exact customer. And anyway, et cetera, you can see all these, but like this video here is only 3 minutes and 30 seconds, right? So if nothing else, stay plugged in the community, spend 5 minutes watching these videos, because it's going to transform your business. Now, when you have a little bit more time, we have a calendar here. And let's see, we have an onboarding class. So, if you're brand new, we're going to make sure you're onboarded. Is that a word? Onboarded the right way. Now, one thing that you have to do is connect the system to you. If you have problems with that, we do have a free technical training. You can go and ask questions, which is absolutely amazing that this is even free. It blows my mind. Every Monday, we have a mentoring call. Every Tuesday, we have the Legacy Builder call, which is a live interactive training. A lot of programs out there, if you want to buy a course, you take the course and you never hear from the creator again, and you're left on your own. Now, with us, with the Legacy Builder program, you join this live interactive training, you can ask the trainer any question that you want. Like, you have access. The creator of this program is $1 million. Well, I think she made like $4 million last year. You have access to her. You can ask questions to her, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. And that's what I love about this community, because it's ethical. It's people just want you to succeed. And that's what I love about it. People are here people want you to succeed. Just so freaking cool. We have other training here. I mean, my goodness, there's just so much. Like, where do you go? Like this content vault. And this is stuff that's, stuff that was done in the past, but we just have all this training. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else that I need to show here. And then if you are afraid of, maybe you start setting up your system and maybe you are stuck and maybe you're just like, I don't want to do this. You can actually get our technical people to set it up for you. Now, there is a fee for that, but they will set it up for you, and they will actually coach you on, after it's set up, they're going to send you a video just so you're kind of familiar with everything, which I think is pretty cool. Totally optional. You don't have to. I recommend you at least try to set it up, just so if people that you bring in have issues, then maybe you can help them out. I'm actually pretty good with this stuff. So if you do have any questions, then I can probably help you. But I'm not going to set it up for you. I'd rather give it to the experts, because they give you that little extra training and they'll actually coach you. I think give you like a 30-minute or so personalized coaching. Like, they'll get on Zoom with you and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Let's see, what did I want? Okay. So we will get into the programs, as well as, the cost of the program, as well as like the bonuses that you get. All right. So there's 4 done-for-you digital products that you can sell. So you have the opportunity to create 4 income streams. So no matter what program you decide to buy, these are the bonuses that you're going to get. 200 digital product ideas. Now, why is that important? Because when you start out and you want to promote our done-for-you digital products, maybe you want to branch out and you want to create your own products. And we give you training on how to do that. But maybe you don't know what you want to create, right? We give you 200 digital product ideas, which I think is pretty cool. Because the name of the game with this program, at least this is how I look at it, when you start out, you promote the done-for-you digital products. It's a starting point for you, right? And then what you do is you increase your skill set and you move on to other things. In the event this program isn't around in the next 10 years or whatever, this way you're not dependent on a program. You could be just dependent upon yourself, if that makes sense. So you can truly be your own CEO without having to be dependent on anything. And that's the power that we have here. And these skills could actually get you a very high paying job if that's what you want. You could become a consultant, and help and coach small businesses and coach them how to grow their small business, which I think is so awesome. Anyway, I digress. Okay, here we go. And these are all bonuses no matter what product you decide to buy. 30-day marketing strategy growth plan to get you in. If you don't know what to create, this program right here tells you exactly what kind of content you can create. How to, the mindset message marketing to your first million, how to earn your first million. Your invisible empire. This is actually what I wanted to go over. Faceless marketing. Now, I know there are a lot of you that maybe you don't want to show your face. Maybe you can't show your face due to privacy issues or a job or anything like that. This program is for you because we teach you. I think the course right here is about 4 hours. And then there's like a PDF, and then there's just, okay. So there's a PDF here somewhere. Here we go, right here. And I think this is like 76 pages. And anyway, I just think it's so cool because it gives people an option to do that. And I personally have had sales doing faceless marketing. In fact, before my YouTube channel, when I first started promoting this on YouTube, it was completely faceless, and I got a sale from it, which I think is so cool. Let's see. Oh, okay, products. Okay, here we go. And for those of you that maybe are new, and let me just, sorry, I gotta move. I've been in the same spot for a second here. It's hard because I'm trying to stream on TikTok too, so I have to hold my phone. But currently there are 50,000 members, 50,000 people that literally want you to succeed, which is so cool. There's no negativity. There's no jealousy. There's none of that. That negativity, if someone shows up with a negative attitude, they are kicked out so fast, which is what I love. So $29 million have been generated in the last 10 months alone. And then we have a course that's specifically going to teach you how to be in profit mode within 7 days. You make one sale, you make your investment back, then your second sale is profit. And again, you earn 100% profit. So what kind of sets us apart from other programs, and obviously, I do recommend you check out the program. If this program doesn't make sense for you, totally cool. At least you know, right? But definitely don't close your mind on done-for-you digital products, because if you're brand new, it's the perfect way to start. So I just want to encourage you to just get started. Whether it's with me or another program, just get started, because when I tell you, and I know it's scary, trust me, I know, especially doing this live thing. At first, it's like, oh my gosh, it's uncomfortable. But that's why not everyone does it, because they feel uncomfortable and they don't push themselves to get out of that, right? And that's why not everyone's doing it. But just the fact that you're watching this video separates you from a lot of people, because a lot of people won't even take the time to even watch this video. A lot of people are just busy scrolling on social media. And anyway, enough said. Okay, so what sets us apart is this is brand new as of a week ago. Yeah, I think it was like a week ago. This Legacy Builders License Reseller Program. And you get certified with the company, which I think is cool. And so after you become certified, you get lifetime licensing to resell our 4 digital programs, earning 100% of every sale. You'd be certified and licensed, giving you a standout advantage in the industry, with a fully automated, high-value business model. So you own your income. You keep every dollar that you earn. You do not need to create a product. You've instant authority, scalable and automated. And, it is recommended that you work 2 hours a day. And then it protects the program, because obviously we don't need people, doing something silly that jeopardizes the program. Then obviously it affects all of us, right? What I wanted to touch on was, and you can do this from anywhere in the world, as long as you have a payment processor to accept payments, like a PayPal. In the United States, we use Square or Stripe, and I think in Canada as well. So no matter where you are in the world, you can do this business. We actually have a huge following and huge membership in South Africa, which is so cool. Anyway, I digress. Here is some more testimonials, some videos you can watch. In fact, this is Cecilia. She's from South Africa. She's a millionaire in South African rand, which is so cool. And then again, this website is done for you. All you need to do is plug in some pictures and a little testimonial here. And this is actually my stepdaughter's wedding. Actually, today is her 3rd year anniversary, which I think is so cool. Anyway, more testimonials. My hand is getting tired holding my phone, so I need to figure something out here. Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to make this. I need to make this a little different. Okay. Okay, so you know what? Now I just messed up my setup. Okay, here we go. So again, step 1, plug into the done for you automated system. I didn't even get into, oh my gosh, I didn't even get into the actual programs, like the real training that you get. But anyway, I'll go over the price points of the products, and then I'll go over the actual training, because what you saw, while it was a lot of training, that's not like the core of the product. So I'll get into that in a second. Okay, so who is this for? This is for someone that wants to make an extra income, but they have no idea where to start. Your 9-to-5 just isn't providing financial security. You want to work from anywhere using a phone or laptop, and then obviously you need Wi-Fi too. Retirement is around the corner, and you need a reliable income stream. That's why I'm here personally. You've tried other opportunities, but struggled to get results, and you want a step-by-step process. So who is this not for? Sorry. Oh, geez. It's not for people that expect guaranteed results without effort. Obviously, this is a business. This is something different than having a job. And, you are responsible for your own work. Obviously, you don't have a boss to tell you what to do. We have guidance, we have mentorship, but we're not going to obviously push you, right, to work. Those unwilling to take action, people that don't want to be on video or create content. Then we do have our copy paste method, which you can do as an option, but we want you to graduate from that and then start to create content. But again, if you do videos, you can do faceless. All right. This isn't for anyone who isn't willing to invest in their business. Because let's face it, if you don't want a business, then you can just, the only other option is a second job, which is where I was. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want a second job, which is why I'm doing this business. Because a second job isn't, I'm trading time for money, and that's not what I want to do. Dale made $100,000 and retired himself. And then this is actually funny. Mary, who's 60 years old, making six figures. This is what I love. There's new people, there's older people making this work. And then here's Cecilia. She made 1 million in Rand in South Africa in 6 months. And then Nicholas here, 21 income streams. I wouldn't even know what to promote for 21 income streams, but I think that's really cool. Anyway, okay. So 4 products to choose from. Okay. The first one, well, I guess, okay. So the first one is called the Legacy Builder Program. What you get with this is 4 income streams to generate $100, $300, $600, and $900. And we're going to teach you not only to sell our programs, but how to make those multiple income streams. You know, if you wanted to create your own products, we're going to teach you how to do that. So it's more than just, you know, selling the products. It's so you can make additional income streams. Oh, and I've, okay, so the Legacy Builder is $900. I do have payment plans. Let me know in the comments if you want me to go over the payment plan real quick. And there's no upsells, guys. Like, this is it, $900 and that's it. Now we do have a $100 product, a $300 product, and a $600 product, which I'll get into in a second. But for all the products, there is a one-time $39 website fee. And what this $39 is, it goes to the company because they're the ones that create our websites. Okay. They spend a lot of money creating these websites for us. So that's how the company makes money. And this allows us to earn that $900 commissions or 100% profit, right? 100% commissions. So our highest program is $900 plus a $39 website fee. Again, I spend zero money on marketing. I do spend $3 a month on a professional email. That's optional. You don't have to do it. But other than that, I pay zero for my monthly expenses, which is so cool. So, and I'll show you the other programs in a second. But if you were to do the Legacy Builder and you want to do the payment plan, you could just click there. And I have Afterpay, Klarna, and hold on. Let's see here. So 18 months would be $58 a month. 12 months is $83. 6 months is $158. Now, if you are watching this live, which some of you are, obviously. Hold on, okay, so let me go. So those are the 4. Actually, let me finish and then I'll get into what I was going to say. Okay. And then the other programs are the Digital Mastery Program. It's $600. And of course, you get the ability to earn $100, $300, and $600. So with this, you're going to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months. You're going to learn how to build a reoccurring income stream and how to create results with affiliate marketing. Now, the $300 product is our passive daily blueprint, and it'll show you how to earn $300 a day, as well as help, just help you replace your income working online. And then this last program here is our $100 launch pad, and you get access to do our free ads method. And of course, you also get additional training on how to start your social media accounts. And actually, let me go there. Hold on, okay, so here's the actual product. These are the training that you're going to get no matter what program you choose. So obviously you're going to click here to get started. It's, just a basic welcome, what to expect, all that good stuff. And then this here is going to show you how to set up your website. And there's several videos there. And again, if you don't want to do it, you can pay our tech team to do that for you. Now, social media marketing. We're going to teach you how to set up TikTok, how to set up Instagram, how to set up YouTube and Facebook. Now, it is recommended that you pick one social media platform to start, because if you do more than one and you're brand new, you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're not going to work your business like you should. So we do recommend just one to start. You can decide which one, totally up to you, but we're going to teach you how to set up your profile the right way. Right now, if you have a personal account with whatever social media you want to start with, you want to create a brand new account because, well, you'll find out in the training, but especially with TikTok is very particular as far as what you search for. So for example, if say in your personal account, so in my personal TikTok account, I look at couponing. Like I just the last couple of weeks, I started to really get into couponing, and which I know is funny. So for now on my personal TikTok account, when I go to my news feed, I see videos about couponing. So if I were to start promoting my business on that profile, it's going to show my content to people that coupon. And chances are they're probably not interested in that, some people might be, but that's not who my target audience is. So it's very important that you start a brand new account, especially with TikTok and Instagram, and I guess Facebook as well. I don't do anything with Facebook. Anyway, we teach you how to set it up the right way. Because there's obviously a wrong way and a right way, and we want to make sure you are set up as far as like having your links and your bio all set up. Anyway, okay, so next is growing a following in social media. We all start at zero, right? We all start having 0 followers. So we have to start somewhere. So we want to create visibility for our business, how to grow a following. These are all training on how to do all this, how to turn your followers into customers. And then we have specific YouTube training, Pinterest, Instagram Reels training, and then how to go live on TikTok and YouTube. And that's just the one module, by the way. And then we go into, how to find and attract your ideal customer, mastering storytelling in social media, branding your business, how to craft your message, how to post free ads on the internet. So as you can see, how to build recurring income stream, affiliate marketing, email marketing, how to build your email list, how to use Chat GPT to make your content creation easier, which is actually something I've been using a lot. Launching your own digital program, launch your own course. So again, the training is absolutely, how to create a community. So yeah, anyway, the training's there. And again, this isn't even half of the training, because we have all, oh my goodness, we have all this. So like this social media here, we have, it's just never ending, which I think is so cool. So cool. Anyway, let me know what questions you have, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube. And again, if you want more information, I'm going to flip. Oh, wait. Oops. I almost ended the TikTok live. But yeah, if you are currently on YouTube and you want more information, click on the link in the description and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And thanks for watching.